Hi, this is Imagination with a Healing Garden. My real name is Angela B. Chrysler. On April 2nd, 2023, I began Triadic healing on myself. July 28th, 2023. I am happy to report the very first argument, relationship conflict with my partner, where I did not have to apply cognitive behavioral therapy or medication consciously to cope with the situation. My subconscious mind integrated Triadic healing completely and has taken approximately 3 months to fully adopt and utilize without any conscious awareness or conscious interference from me, which means that Triadic healing successfully evolved me from a level 4 subconscious mind to a level 8. And then I was able to apply my Triadic healing methods consistently between April 2nd of 2023 and July 28th, 2023, for it to finally take hold and integrate. We experienced no aggression, no lashing out. All responses that the subconscious mind pulled from were calm, quiet, logical, with pause, hesitation, patience, kindness. Every time I felt a negative thought shift, I felt my subconscious mind reshift it and push it away with a positive, bigger, greater thought. And last night, at 11 o'clock at night, I received an enormous surge of just pure love. It was extraordinary. I did not know what it was at that time. Immediately following that surge of joy and just pure happiness, I then was followed by sudden memories, words, beliefs surfacing very simply from the cognitive core, in which I could access. These are beliefs that had been buried in the 4th level of my subconscious mind for 2 years. They finally freed and surfaced, and I was able to very calmly articulate all of my beliefs to my partner without any rage, and then logical conclusion, coming up with a solution, to which I then had 4 nightmares from my identity last night. And the general feeling and emotion that I got from them was, you keep that man in your life. I woke up feeling disheartened, broken, and instead calmly asked my partner for some space, gave him apologies, and told him it is best if I not make any decisions at this time. I did all of this again while mostly drowsy, sleeping after a really rough night, and having no conscious awareness of it. The next morning, 8 hours proceeded with me jumping between pausing, meditation, writing him letters to clarify my feelings and thoughts, apologizing, patience, kindness, pulling back, and doing self-care, all without any conscious awareness. My subconscious was all on autopilot. About an hour ago, I was upset with a decision he had made, and I did not lash out. Instead, I wrote him a letter and then another letter. And then I realized, again, unconsciously, what was wrong. And I thought, cognitive core. This has nothing whatsoever to do with what he's doing. This is about you not addressing what's in your cognitive core. And I realized I was going through the stages of grief. I realized that the grief was coming from a conflict that my partner and I have had for over 2 years now, settled between my love for him and the ethics. And I thought the problem was his ethics. The problem was that I did not realize, as does he, that we are really, truly, deeply in love. And we are both just scared of that. More importantly, I noticed that I suddenly had the freedom to write anything I said to him, and I did. And it was the first time while writing this letter that I said things I would never have ever dared to say to him out of fear. And that's when I noticed it. The fear is gone. When the fear lifted last night at 11 o'clock p.m., my love, pure, overflowing love just pumped from me. It's all I could feel. The fear was gone. As a result, I was able to find limiting beliefs that were located in my fourth level of my subconscious, and they surfaced. I was suddenly able to access limiting beliefs because there was no fear. I was able to articulate them very clearly and completely, concisely, without any emotional pain. And I did. I was able to utilize and conclude, logicize, argue, all while being very gentle with my partner and explaining to him, I'm going through something right now, and this is my turmoil. And I did it all subconsciously. I did it because the fear is gone. There is a subconscious depth of fear that we don't even know about. And oh my God, was that deep? I can feel it. It was right here. It was right here. And that weight is just gone. And I have no fear. I can feel as I speak the changing and the chemicals and the shifting in the back of my brain, just this massive, as it rewires. And now I understand something that happened to me when I was a child. I was 8, and I had a severe pain in the back of my head, core of my spine, of my brainstem. It felt like someone took a knife and stabbed it right into the back of my head. I put my hand back there, I screamed, and when I pulled back, I was expecting blood. There was none. I have spoken to many people about this, including a neurosurgeon. My brain has gone through MRIs. I have a gorgeous brain. No evidence whatsoever of that massive split. Extraordinary. Now, I believe it was the forced rewiring of my nervous system due to trauma. I believe that that particular day, that memory, that moment is when my brain said, you need a mental illness. And it happened so quickly and efficiently that I could feel the rewiring in my brain. Ever since then, especially since I started applying Triadic healing to my person, I could feel the rewiring in my brain as the chemicals release and change and filter down. It always starts right here in the back of my head, and then it just trickles down my spine. And the next day I wake up and I feel different. Life without fear. Wow. 8th level. 8th level. I'm on day 5 of the 8th level, and I feel no fear. I can say whatever I want, and I know it will be okay. I can do whatever I want, and I know it will be okay. What this means is that I can now say my very first test subject is now complete. My first round of experiments is complete. And it was a success. The goal with Triadic healing is to take your current subconscious mind's programming and replace it with literally whatever you choose. What kind of a person do you want to be? Pick it. Anyone you want to be. I was able to figure out which beliefs you have to change to get to be the person you want to be. That's how I started with manifestation. That's actually how I found manifestation, is I was doing manifestation using actual psychological science. And I found out how to do it. I know exactly which beliefs need to be altered using cognitive behavioral therapy to get the desired reality. And I did it. And now, without thinking about it, my subconscious mind is now manifesting. I conditioned my subconscious mind to literally do its own manifesting. So I don't have to constantly be aware of the manifestations. It's already doing it. Because I conditioned it to automatically do it through manifestation, I can now relax, chill out, fear is gone, and I am still manifesting right now, subconsciously. I'm going to get what I want. And what I want is world peace. So it's going constantly and permanently now on autopilot. Now, the beautiful thing about this is it's deliberately, right now as we speak, I can feel the positive energy just dumping and dumping. And I'm just going, oh yeah, there's my positive energy. Now I have an internal source of positive energy just pumping out as I walk, as I sleep. And I don't have to do anything because my subconscious mind is doing it all. Pretty cool, huh? Want to learn? Take my master classes. This is what I teach. It's extraordinary. I discovered which emotions produce which energy. And I realized the polar opposites of the emotions. My emotional studies are something else. And that's covered in Triadic healing. So yeah, go to my website, join my classes, become a member. Want to learn how to do this? It's really fucking cool. Thank you for joining me. This is Anna Imagination. This is Triadic healing. This is imagination psychology. There's no name for it. I need to come up with a name. I don't know what to call this. Imagination therapy. Imagination cure. Let's call it imagination cure. And I'll show you how to do it. It's really amazing. May the kindest of words always find you.